You know, sometimes I wish I was as gifted and talented as Floyd Mayweather. I mean, just look at the guy. Look at his technique and how he punches the person to knock them out. I mean, I'm not even fighting him and I'm the one that's getting injured over here. But there is one reason to why I idolize Floyd Mayweather so much in boxing. Is because of the quickness and speed he has within his punches. Like, for example, look at his jab. And look at my jab. There is a whole complete big difference compared to me, who's only shadowboxed like 5 times in his life, compared to Floyd Mayweather, professional boxer, and I'm not sure, I think he is still a world champion, and probably the god of boxing in this generation. And that's why, guys, I'm going to be training for 1 week to try and get these hands as fast as Floyd Mayweather. Oh, for a lot of professional boxers, it takes months, even years, to perfect their technique and their hand speed in boxing. But for me, I'm just doing it for the video and for your guys' entertainment. And who knows, maybe after this video, I might decide to do boxing. If my parents would like to see me get my face repeatedly damaged by opponents, then who knows, guys? I might see you next time. Maybe I might fight Floyd Mayweather. Fight Floyd Mayweather. No, that was not. So now let's see what exercises I did for day 1. You guys can see by this footage, I was doing isolation jabs. Now, isolation jabs is basically me standing in one position without moving my hips, my legs, nothing, and just doing a straight drive. So the reason we're doing isolation jabs is because so we can gain the acceleration in our punches. Because with acceleration means speed, and the more acceleration we have means the more speed we're gonna have, means the harder the punch is gonna be. After doing 150 reps of those, also you can also break the reps, meaning like 50, 50, 50. You don't have to do like the whole 150. But after doing 150, we're going to go on to 150 isolation crosses. Obviously, we don't want to work our whole arm. We want to work both of our arms. So we're doing 150 isolation crosses. Basically, this. As you guys saw in that footage while doing those isolation crosses, you saw my right leg was actually on the ball of the feet. Now the reason why it was on the ball of the feet is because when you're normally going for that cross, so that big right hand to the opponent, you tend to twist your feet and essentially like land on the ball of your feet. You're like twisting it like that, and like your final position for the right punch is to the ball of the feet. So that's why my positioning was like that. The exercise we did to gain hand speed is shadow boxing, but with a little twist. And that little twist is we added weighted dumbbells to our shadow boxing. To be honest, I had a little bit of a shit show in this one. Reason is because, well, when I was choosing the weights for my dumbbells for shadowboxing, I thought that, while I was holding it, it was like quite light, so I was like, oh, this is gonna be easy and stuff. I didn't know it was actually gonna be difficult to actually like punch with it and stuff, so That's why the performance in this footage was terrible. But for day 2, I will make sure that I will go lighter for the weights, and so that like my performance is accurate and proper, so I can actually have a good workout in. Other exercises we did that wasn't really related to boxing, but it is good for you, is skipping and sit-ups. I found this little like article where why sit-ups is really good for you in boxing, and I really couldn't get my head around it why it's actually good. So there will be like the link, I mean not the link, sorry, the paragraph to this right here on the screen. You can either read for it yourself and try understand. I haven't understood it fully, but eventually I will, so I'll leave it here. You can pause the video and read for yourself and see why core exercises such as sit-ups is really important for you for boxing and increasing your hand speed. While I was doing my shadow boxing, I also realized one thing, and that's like the one most important thing everyone should do in any sport, like boxing, football, cricket, rugby, any sport, and that you should be breathing. Now, breathing is the most important thing in sports and anything really. And I saw while I was shadow boxing, I was actually holding my breath in, which isn't good. It's not healthy at all. You should be inhaling and exhaling while doing your performance, and that's one thing I need to work on, is inhaling and exhaling, because you know breathing is really important in everything you do. And also while breathing, it like relaxes your body, your muscles inside. So in the future I definitely need to work on my breathing. You should also take care of your diet, your nutrition. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, this is day 2 out of the 5-day training I'm doing. As you can see over here, guys, I am doing some sit-ups. The reason I'm doing sit-ups is because then I can get my blood flowing and keep my body warm before we do any of our boxing exercises. Okay guys, so now we move into isolation jabs. Now there was one problem I felt while doing these isolation jabs, was that the median cubital, meaning like the middle part between the shoulder and to my wrist, was like really hurting from day 1. As you can see there, I'm like massaging that place. It's really weird. I don't even know if that's considered as massage, but I was doing that and I was really struggling because that part was really sore. Like I wasn't able to extend my arm fully, so that was one thing that I found difficulty in. Now the same thing here, guys. I'm doing the isolation crosses, and also that place, the cubital median, was also hurting. I think the reason why my cubital medians are hurting is because from the weighted shadow boxing. I think that was a really bad idea. Now over here, guys, as you can see, I'm doing a little bit of shadow boxing, but I felt like today wasn't a good day. The reason being is because of my both cubital medians. Basically, the extenders of my arm weren't fully working, and they just weren't good, you know, they were sore. I wasn't able to extend it, so that means my performance for today wasn't good. So I hope day 3, 4, and 5 I do a better job. My body isn't sore enough, and so I can actually work onto my speed. And but looking at those, I think they're pretty decent, you know, like I'm getting the speed a little bit, like it's improving, like the hooks, my jab, the jab cross, the cross is really good. But you can just see there that cubital median is really hurting me, and I'm suffering. But I hope day 3 is better than this, guys. So now we move into day 3 of the training, and to be honest, guys, I had a little bit of stinker. So basically, I woke up, I did my warm up, I did my exercises to increase the hand speed, but I forgot to press record. Yep, rookie error for me. I forgot to press record, so you guys have no footage of me actually training. So there's no proof of me training, but I do promise you guys I did train. But it's just not in video form for you guys to see, so I have to verbally tell you guys what I did. So basically, for the warm-up, I did 10 minutes of skipping, and I think I did, 5 sets of 10 reps of explosive sit-up, just to keep me warmed up and the body flowing, and also like the blood to flow inside the body. Then after that, I did 150 reps of isolation jabs and isolation crosses. Now I really feel isolation jabs and crosses are really good exercises. Like I'm feeling that my crosses are like much faster than before. I felt like the crosses I was doing was slower, and now they're like faster. They're like much better, 10 times deadlier, lethal. I think my jabs still needs a little bit of work, but I think my jab is getting there as well. Compared to day 1, my jabs are looking much better. Then guys, after that, I did some shadowboxing. Now while I was doing shadowboxing, I can really tell my crosses are sick. Like my cross is looking deadly. Like if someone was to fight me, they would have to watch out for my right hand, man. I forgot. Wait, it's jab cross. Yeah, they would have to look out for my cross. So basically, guys, that's it. And after that, I actually did a little bit of running the treadmill just to cool down the body. But that was day 3. I'm sorry for you guys. Again, I didn't record it. Next time for day 4 and 5, I will record what I do. So okay, boys and girls, this is day 4 out of the 5-day training I'm doing, and I'm doing right here isolation jabs. And to be honest, I'm not being biased or anything, but these jabs are looking sick. They're looking lethal and dangerous. I could possibly knock someone out with these jabs and not even move my hips. I can definitely knock someone out, for sure. Same thing over here, guys. Isolation crosses. These crosses are looking so good. Like, I think I've improved in my punching so much from day 1. Like, it's unbelievable. Just a 1 week of training and my punches are looking 10 times better. GD on the beat. Now guys, this is just me doing shadowboxing, and bro, I'm looking so good. Me by able to like move my hips, my technique is good, my punches are good, like they are looking fast and dangerous, man. Like the combination, just even this the jab hook, man, it's looking too good. It's too good. I can definitely knock someone out. Yeah. ladies and gentlemen, this is day 5, the final day of this 1-week training of trying to get 5 as Floyd Mayweather. Now, as you can see, there's actually no footage of me training for day 5. It's because I thought that showing you guys me training is, I think I've showed you guys that enough. Like, you guys are probably sick of me training, and I don't think you want to see that. So for this final day, I'm not going to show you my training, but it's done. The whole week of training to get 5 as Floyd Mayweather, it's finished. And to be honest, guys, I've actually enjoyed doing this video. This has been the best, most fun video I've ever filmed in my I don't know, in my life. It was really fun and entertaining. And also the next video that's gonna come up, guys, that's gonna be even bigger. That's gonna be more fun. But this one is up there, you know. So now, in the beginning of this video, I wanted to compare my jabs to Floyd Mayweather jabs. Now, we're gonna see it, man. So right now, I'm gonna show you Floyd Mayweather's jab right now. I'm going to show you my jabs right now. So there is still a difference between my jabs and Floyd Mayweather's jabs, but the thing is, Floyd Mayweather is a professional. He does this every day. And me, I just started this last week. So obviously there is going to be a big difference, guys. But anyways, that is the end of this video. Guys, please make sure to like the video if you've enjoyed it. Subscribe to my channel if you're new. And guys, a lot of time and effort went in this video. So please make sure to share this video around. Please make sure to share this video around with your friends, family, anyone, man. Because a lot of effort went into this. And if you share this video around, who knows, man, maybe I could fight the man, Floyd Mayweather.